Transformers96 here. Just want to say Happy New Year, and I'm doing another collection video. So this collection video is really just because of the new year and the first collection video and first video of 2013. And so yeah, so I thought it'd be fun to do a video at the beginning, probably do one at the end too. And so yeah, so also during this review, I will be, if I go by a figure that I was considering for my top 10 best figures, I will mention it so that you know which other figures I did really like and actually consider to be in the top 10, just if you know or care. And so yeah, so here you go. So nothing big has changed as far as location. I haven't swapped a lot of things out. Pretty much everything's in the same basic position. Just I got some more figures, hung up a few more items. So nothing too big in this collection video, but thought it's enough to do it. So as you see here, I have my Green Lantern shelf, and this is my DC shelf. It's all Green Lantern right here. Got the Build-A-Figure Parallax, all the Movie Masters figures, and then just some other random DC figures, or Green Lantern figures. And then right over here we have my Batman shelf, of course, Dark Knight, Movie Masters in the back, and then I've got some vehicles up front here, and the Build-A-Figure, of course. Then we have my just a bunch of DC stuff. Really like the Yellow Lantern, so I've got a lot of Yellow Lanterns and everything. And then we've got Hellboy in the corner, and then I do have Crossbones just over there. So yeah, so now let's go down the shelf. So here we are directly under the Hellboy and DC shelf, just right under that position. So here you go. So in this corner, it's kind of like my Misfit corner. I mean, I've got some cool figures, little Hulk figures. I've got a Destroyer, a couple of Prometheus, and then the Hobbit. I do have some Hobbit toys right there, as well as I do have a Guardsman hanging on the wall, and just this plane here. I stacked it on each side of my glass case. I just have 4 Star Wars vehicle boxes stacked up with one vehicle on top of it, just as a little thing for temporary purposes, but yeah. And then we go over, we have my Tron, yeah, just a bunch of stuff, got some vehicles there. Then we have G.I. Joe Retaliation and a little bit of Men in Black 3, and then we have Real Steel, of course. And Pirates of the Caribbean. Next to Pirates of the Caribbean, you've got the Hydra Soldier. So yeah, so now let's go above the Green Lantern position. So here we are at my Marvel shelf, and this is Marvel Select, Marvel Legends, and Marvel Universe. That Hulk and that Beast in the corner right there, those were definitely considered in my top 10, and Hulk actually made it into my top 10, but when I picked up the Engineer in the chair suit, that one just blew me away, so Hulk got pushed out of my my top 10 because of that figure. And yeah, I did think about some others, but really nothing too serious that I was actually considering very much. And yeah, so overall very cool. And then it goes to more of these guys and everything. The Marvel Select Lizard was definitely considered and almost made it into my top 10. And then we come over here, I do have some random DC in the corner from the Arkham City games. And Killer Croc was highly considered for the top 10, and Penguin was considered as well. I did, you know, I also kind of considered some others, but nothing too serious. Overall, I really love this toy line. I thought it was great. So now let's go up to Transformers. So here we are at my Transformers Prime shelf. Megatron was kind of considered, and I kind of looked at Dreadwing, but nothing too serious up there. But overall, there's my Transformers Prime collection. And then it goes into movie Autobots. And yeah, just have a whole bunch of those. And then more movie Autobots. And then we hit the middle right here. This is the absolute center of the room. And here we have just the Supreme Optimus, and then it transitions into Decepticons. So yeah, so lots of Decepticons here. Very cool, from all 3 movies. And then it kind of goes into some concept, as well as a slight fault of Cybertron in the side there. And then as well as, what is this? I've got some Marvel Universe, the huge figures, Galactus and Sentinel. This Soundwave got him a couple days after I shot my top 10 best video, and you know, I was what am I going to say? I was going to post it like really soon, so I didn't have time to put him in, but he probably would have made number 10, but I really liked him, so he was almost in the top 10 as well. So now let's go down to my Marvel shelf. Okay, so here's my kind of Avengers shelf. As you can see, I got a Mark 1 in package, and this is all my Iron Man, couple Iron Man 1s, and then all Iron Man 2. Then we move over to Thor. As you can see, plenty of figures. Then Captain America. And then we go into the Avengers. The Chitauri in the back there was considered to be in the top 10, as well as this Hawkeye and 6-inch Captain America, both of the 6-inch from Walmart exclusives were considered, and Black Widow from 3/4-inch line was slightly considered. So yeah, so overall, there is my my Avengers shelf. Cannot wait to put some Iron Man 3 toys on there, except the 3/4-inch ones. They don't look too great. They look pretty bad, but hopefully there'll be some other figures that are awesome, and I'll definitely buy them. Onto my Star Wars shelf. As you can see in the right corner, I do have my droid army with an AAT, and then all my droids, and then it goes into Clone Wars. Just all my Clone Wars figures, and then we got a little Jabba the Hutt set up, which looks pretty nice, and then some vintage figures, of course, and then we have my clone army in the corner. I like how the two corners have the two Separatist and Republic armies, and I do have a ship in there and stuff like that. So now let's go down to my last shelf. So here's the bottom shelf on the right hand side. As you can see there, I have some vehicles here, as well as that Captain America that I have in package. I also, on this side, I do have the Mandalorian vehicle over there. So yeah, so we got some more vehicles, a couple Halo items. I do have a few. My Tim Burton's Tragic Toys, a couple of those. A little Misfit Tron toy, little Misfit, what is this, Star Wars vehicle. And then we have just some Transformers Prime in the corner. Nothing too special there. So now let's go to the glass case. So here we have my glass case. I've got up on the top there, in the back, there's Scarecrow, and then we have Hawkeye, Red Skull, Captain America. I did decide to purchase Captain America, so I've got that. And then at the bottom there, just way down, because Ironmonger's so big, I had to take off one of the shelves, hoping to do some customizing with this case so I can put in another shelf in the middle. But we have, of course, the Ironmonger, did decide to buy that, and the Mark II, so there you go. And then on the top of the case, I do just have a Cad Bane, his ship with the little Cad Bane figure on it. So now let's go over all the in-package stuff around the room. So these are kind of next to the glass case, but I do have some 3/4-inch figures that were in-packaged along there. And then as well as I do have the other 3/4-inch figures packaged there. And then all the way to this side, do have some more 3/4-inch figures, as well as a little bit of Superhero Squad just at the bottom there, as well as the Soundwave. And then we go up top here and we just have some more in-package, mostly 3/4-inch figures with a couple Star Wars. Dead center of the room, there's my evac from the Universal Studios. And this just wraps around the room. Whole bunch of stuff. My vintage collection. And then we come back over here, and this is parallel to the Captain America, War Machine, and Soundwave. On the other side, we have the Christmas Batman, the Skrull Soldier, and then the Green Lantern Tomar-Re, and then the deluxe Hydra Soldier, as well as I do have a Vulture droid just at the bottom there. And yeah, so there you go. So that is pretty much my collection video, my first collection video of 2013, and just want to say thanks for watching.